make sure that my music magazine follows the generic conventions of a real music magazine, I have used a variety of different magazines and took inspiration. The magazine I took the most ideas from was Q Magazine, as it covers many different genres of music, just as I wanted mine to. I have used 2 editions of Q Magazine to create my front cover and to create a house style. The May 2000 issue featuring Madonna and the February 2010 issue featuring Cheryl Cole. Q uses one main colour that is featured on every issue of the magazine, which is red. This block colour provides a background for the name of the magazine, making the text eye-catching and appealing to the eye. They also use it to make the names of the named featured artists stand out from the others. I have used this feature by making pink the main colour of my house style, as pink is a stereotypical connotation of females, and with my magazine being a female music magazine, that is the exact message I want to put across to my demographic audience. Like Q, I have made my main cell line pink so that it stands out from the rest of the text around it, so that it catches the reader's eye and draws them inwards. In both these Q magazine covers it features medium close-ups of a famous singer. This will entice the passerby as they will see their front cover and assume that they are the main features, as the front cover image is usually used to advertise the feature that is inside the magazine. Both singers are looking directly ahead, making eye contact. This will attract their reader as it will make them feel involved, as though the singer is looking directly at them and is talking to them and making them want to read the magazine. On the front of my magazine, this is exactly what I try to do, making my model look directly into the camera so that when put on the cover it will look like she is looking directly into the reader's eyes, enticing them to come and read the magazine. I chose to make my shot a medium close-up as I thought that it would show the emotions of the model looking happy, annotating that the magazine is fun and worth taking your time out to read, as it will make you feel like the singer on the front, happy. The May 2000 issue of Q has placed the magazine pug containing the issue number, the date and the price on the right hand side underneath some cover lines that are in the top right hand side. As my magazine's mastheads cover the top of the whole page, I could not put my pug where Q put theirs, so I placed it on the right hand side slightly above the banner. I did not put the pug underneath my masthead, as the image of the singer would be obscured, and if I had placed my pug there, and I thought it would look unprofessional if my pug covered my main image. The context page I have used for inspiration is from the July 2003 issue of Q Magazine. Just like any other Q Magazine, it is split into 2 pages, the first with one image of a singer who is in the main article in the magazine. I have copied this idea to take a picture of the singer on my front cover and using it as a full page image. Q Magazine then lists some of the articles at the top left of the page. I have used this convention on my contents page, however using different headings and subheadings. I have also used the same idea of putting the magazine edition and the title contents page at the top of the page just above the picture. I have continued my house style of overlapping words to create a building block effect. This contents page solely uses as little colours as possible, except for the house colour red. I have copied this idea by making her wear a purple dress, which is a feminine colour, and I've put the text in either black or bright pink. For the second page of my contents, I have used a similar layout to Q, as I feel that it looks neat, as everything has its place. I have tried not to copy the same headings, but have used different words to say the same thing. For example, instead of writing editor's letter, I have put editor's views. I have placed my pictures in the same position that Q Magazine has, as it will show the audience as much of the magazine as possible without giving away too much. The double page spread I have used to get the convention of a real music magazine is from the magazine NME, where it features an article on a male singer. NME use large pictures of a singer making direct eye contact with the reader, drawing them inwards and making them feel that they are involved in the magazine. I have used this convention in my double page spread as I have used a close-up of my singer's face, focusing on her eyes that are staring directly into the audience's eyes, pulling the reader further into the article. The main pull quote has been put in large letters to stand out and make eye-catching as it stands out from the page. I have used this method and overlapped the words to create a building block effect. I have highlighted all the key words so that they stand out. This also adds emphasis on the words so that when the audience reads them they know that they should be shouted. In the small introduction just below the text, I have highlighted the name of the singer so that the reader is reminded of who the article is about, and the interviewee underneath the introduction I have written who have taken the pictures. I have done this as I feel it looks professional, and as every magazine that uses pictures put who the uses their photographer.